Headed into the shop today, and I think we have something that you guys are gonna like today. I know you guys just finished up watching the CTSV videos. I don't know if they're getting that much following, because obviously it's not what we normally do, but I have truly been enjoying this thing. I figured why not do a little poll in this thing for you guys after we got the upgrades on it, and this thing rips. So let's do one for the boys. See if it'll hook up. Picked up some good power of that cam. It is 100% out of fuel system right now, guys. 112% duty cycle in the injectors. I don't think you guys could see me do anything else. You know, that's what I do. Send to the moon. So I do plan on getting injectors for this thing. We do have plans for this car. Close that up. Coming soon. For now, I've just been enjoying it, getting caught up on other builds, getting some cars out. We're getting ready to leave for Texas, as most of you already know. If you follow our Instagram, I've been posting on there, and that's been keeping people up to date more. I still need to do more on these videos, so I apologize for that, guys. Like I said, just always busy. I'm trying my best, I promise. So more coming on the V. I didn't order injectors yet because I wasn't sure on size, and I didn't want to buy some and then have to end up rebuying some. So kind of same theory I use with you guys, where I try to push you to buy larger parts and grow into them to an extent. So that's why I didn't with this thing. That's also why it's on stock injectors. So on stock injectors, this thing did make some good power, guys. It made 550. Take a look. I had the Dyno Graph. I'll go ahead and put it on the screen for you right now, and I will also put the clip in of doing a poll, because I didn't record that night. 552 and 558 torque. So we picked up almost 50 wheel with doing the cam, and then I retuned the car as well. So some of that is because I added more timing into what was already on the car for the tune, and I do know the car is being held back by fuel. We are now revving the car out to 7,000 RPMs. The car's still carrying power out. It hasn't rolled over yet, but they say that 7,000 is pretty much a safe limit with one of these LSA motors. So I guess we'll see in the future. Kind of gives you an update on the CTSV for those of you that want to know. I know a lot of you are here for the Subaru stuff, and don't you worry, because that's what today is going to be. So once we get to the shop, you'll see what's going on today. Bam, here we have it, guys. A lot of you will recognize this car. This is Stephan's car. We've been working on this car pretty much since we've started this channel. You guys have seen this car evolve from an FP Black car, went to a 6466, and then as of now, it has one of our Stage X's in it, and we have a 7275 over here. So custom headlight mount kit, goes out the fender. This one is similar to like what you see on Travis's car. This one requires a bit less modifications to be able to fit in here. As you can tell, this thing still has factory power steering lines, factory reservoir, and ABS can stay in its factory spot. That's what makes this turbo be pretty nice to go this way. And then it comes down to the intercooler there. This does have an ETS 5-inch intercooler on it. AMS intake, because that's what he had when he had that FP Black, so he still had that, so he retained it. But like I said, guys, this has one of our Stage X engines in it. One thing that might hold the car back a little bit, but I doubt it for his power goals, is it does have a set of GSC S2 cams. I'd probably prefer to see this car have maybe S3s, but for what he wants to do and being on the street, an S2 cam is a really good cam. Very similar to the BC280 that we use, and you guys know works very well. So I think it'll complement this setup really well. I'm curious to see where the 7275 comes in at full power versus the 76 and so forth. So it's gonna be nice just to see that. What am I doing today? So it is here to go on to dyno. We are gonna do a power tune. Stephan told me he wants 700 wheel, which obviously we know that this setup will do that, no doubt. We'll kind of see how that goes, because you guys know how it is. When you're on the dyno, your goals tend to shift. So he's already out there talking about 45 pounds, and his goals are shifting. So this car does have a radium hanger, 2 Walbro 450s, has a -8 feed, -6 return, you know, the basics that we normally do on a lot of these cars. It would need more fuel system if it really wants to get over that 1,000 hurdle, but I don't see the car going anywhere near there today. Originally the car was supposed to come in, he wanted something that he could rely on. I know you guys say that term loosely in the comments, but 700 wheel is a good place on these engines. Obviously the setup's really overbuilt for the 700 wheel, but 32 pounds is kind of where he wanted to be, 34 pounds, see what the car makes, and then we could push it further if he wanted a hot map. So that's kind of the goal today. He did forget his 4-port boost controller, unfortunately, so we're going to be putting on a 3-port today. I'm going to see where the spring is on the wastegate, and we'll kind of justify there if we want to use a 4-port or use the 3-port, and it may hold his golds back today. So we'll see. But I have it in because we need to put an oil pressure sensor on it. His other one took a crap, so I'm going to put the oil pressure sensor on the car, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it a good look over. New engine in the car. He did put about 500 miles of braking on it, so I'm going to put it up in the air, go over everything, make sure it's safe to go on the dyno, and then once we get on the dyno, guys, I will then show you some dyno pulls. So yes, it is going to be another dyno video. It seems that those are the ones I get time to do for you guys, so I'll try to do more build videos. It's just like I said, I need to get something to hold the camera, and I need to find more time. So trying to get a lot of these cars done before we head out for Texas. We leave for Texas next Sunday, guys. This is Saturday prior, so it's gonna be the following weekend, so pretty excited for that. And then I got Stephan sneaking in. What are you looking for, bud?
I'll leave my lighter in there.
Oh no, let me look. All right, there we have it, guys. This thing's all ready to go on the dyno. With it being a side exit, this thing does have a wideband in it, thankfully. I went ahead and put my tuning one in, so if you see some wires running over here, that's because I actually have a wideband gauge here that this is linked to the ECU. His is not, so it's just easier for me to put that in. We did get the boost controller on, went ahead, got a Cobb 3-port on, custom bracket made, mounted there, looks good. Same, like I said, is all ready to go, so I'm gonna get it lowered down, get everything ready, and let's get this thing pulled on the dyno. This is a flex fuel car, so we're gonna be starting out today on pump gas. So you are gonna get to see what this thing makes on pump. No, I'm not gonna push it. He's really never really gonna drive this thing probably on pump that much that I know of. But we're not gonna push it because there's no reason to. He has E85 and we can make some power on that. So let me drop this thing on the ground, go ahead, get the dyno ready, get the thing pulled in there. On the first pull, 24 and a half, 25 pounds. I went ahead and cleaned up the timing map. Fuel looks good, 1160. So I'm gonna go ahead, set the camera up now, do one more on it, and then we should be good for pump gas. Like I said, I'm not trying to push it. 460 on this dyno is over 500 on a dyno jet, which is exactly what it made before when I did it on the street. So let's go ahead, do this pull, see how it looks. Well, that sucks. The GoPro just decided to really fuck us and delete whatever I recorded, so I don't know how much is still on here. Had the format, so that was pretty sick. So again, first pull on E right now. Car made 646 and 528 torque. I had a 32-pound target. Car came in at 30 and then crested to 31 and a half up top, so you're seeing that dip. So I'm gonna clean that up there, clean up the fuel map. Car was pretty rich there. First pull on E, it was like 1040 up at 8,000 RPM. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean that up. My poles might be numbered on this GoPro because one, we're getting a lower battery and I don't know why, it just had a format issue. So let me set this camera up and then we'll go from there. just wrapping up that last pull there, and it made 694 and 558. That was on our 32-pound target. Much cleaner graph there. As you can see, we are cleaning that dip up. So if I come over here, open up our boost, we don't have air fuel connected to this car, obviously, like I told you guys, because the fender exit, but I know it's gonna be too far. So if you look here, you can see the boost, and you see how it tapers right there, and I know this camera's being a kind of a pile, at least it looks like it is. So I had to add more wastegate duty here. Car came in at target, 32 pounds, 32.2, and 31.7, 31.9, 32, and then eventually dropping to 30.7 up at 8,000. So went ahead and cleaned that up, moved our target up to 34 pounds. We're gonna end our dyno stop a bit further out because I did rev it out further there, and we will see how this goes. We'll see if we can crest that 700 mark on the Mustang. It's a big mark. Hopefully we can. So let's see what this does. Guys, 748, 569, came in on our target, 34 pounds. It did see 34 and a half right there at that little bump, and then it came back down to 34 at the end. So not bad. I'll show you the graph. Much cleaner looking graph, guys. Very happy of that. That is beautiful. So oh boy over here wants more power. Look at him, he's like, yeah, turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah, I knew the dyno would get him. So we're meeting the ends of our fuel system. I'm gonna go ahead, bump it up. What do you say, 38 pounds? Put it up at 38. We'll see what she does. See if I can trace this wastegate out. But 748, dude, that's no joke. That's some power. Let's take a look on here. Read Dyno Jet 779. So not bad. Seems like that's. I'm gonna make some adjustments, and then we are gonna do another pull. Up to 38 pounds, and I told you she's a heartbreaker, huh? It's gonna take a bit to get over that 800 mark. Shit, man. 779 and 598, but look at that graph, guys. Let's see if it hit target. Let's see. Come on, we're gonna have to scale it out. Change it over here. Came in at 36.5. We saw, come on you asshole, 37.3, and it fell down to 36. So 36 pounds, 37 pounds. That's why we need more boost. More boost. More boost. 45. All right. Well, we're gonna look at this. We're gonna turn it up. This would be it. Just surprise them to do a 45-pound map. there we have it, boys. It spun going into it, but 801 and 645. Everything, Jerome.
The sauce right there.
We got the fire. So that was a 40 psi target. From what the data log is showing is it hit the 40 pounds, but then it fell down in the back, so it needed more wastegate duty.
Yeah.
We gotta bump our numbers up here, clean this up. So yeah, you can see where it dropped down. Hopefully it's picking up. So it came in at, the dyno says it came in at, come on you asshole, 40.6, 41.1, and then it fell down to 39 at red line up here. So might even got out of it early because it spun. But oh well, we're at 90% injector duty cycle, so well within the limits there. Air fuel looks good. That will be the kill map. So that's where I am going to leave it. If you guys want to know what dyno jet is off of that 801, I'll do it on my phone because I don't feel like doing it on here. 900 wheel. Sounds about right. 40 pounds, 72, 75. I'd say that is a pretty realistic number. Like I told you guys, it kind of grows. You know, the more power you make, it grows. But at the end of the day, this thing will be going to the track. We'll show you guys what it does. And Stephan wants to race it. So now it's time to turn her down, clean up some of the drivability. I just want to set up his sport map. So I'm going to set it up like 28 pounds on intelligent. It's on 32 on sport. And then I'll put it at 34 on sport sharp. And 34 made 779 on the Mustang. So, or sorry, 740. I'd have to look back. 779 was 36 pounds. So let me clean this up and then we'll wrap today's video up. Wrapped up with your dyno. How excited are you?
We're about to find out.
Oh God. Alright. Go guys. Oh girl. So everybody wants to go for a ride along. I told him if he kills me, you guys will probably kill him, so 10 out of 10. Don't recommend this power on the street. We'll go right this way. Once we get out to good old Mexico, I will show you guys.
God damn. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a different power, huh?
Yeah, that's a different animal.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Picked up like all of a sudden.
Takes your breath away.
It's nice.
We'll go down here and turn around. I'll have you start in a lower gear.
Alright.
Or you can hit it here in second if you
Which
want.
way?
You can just go straight.
One, yeah.
I'm gonna go down to like second. That was a much better gear to start in. There you go. Yeah, hold the wheel. I got hit with sunglasses. It pulled them right off your visor.
Oh, she nasty.
Oh yeah, bud. A little different power, huh?
Yeah, it feels good, man. It feels excellent.
Yeah, that's just barely getting into her. You're revving, not even revving her out.
Oh, it's like second.
That's where the power comes in. We'll let her cool down for a moment. We'll do one more on the way back for you boys, and that's it. Alright boys, last one. Rev it out a bit more for us, bud.
Try to.
Yeah.
Behind us. It's all fucking
Oh yeah. Oh, what's up, bud?
This shit is nasty, Josh.
Oh, that's gonna end it out, boys. Camera's dying. I hope you enjoyed it. How about you? You enjoying it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Alright, you take care of my girl over here.
Oh, I definitely will.
Take care of her. Alright, boys. You'll see this thing at the track day, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living